Everyone is building a big AI agent to do all their content. I tried that 3 times and every version cost me more, hallucinated more, and shipped more worse drafts than splitting the same work into 4 small agents. Today, you're gonna watch me how I use my Notion AI agents on real piece of content from start to finish, showing you how I have implemented this in my upcoming template, the Content Creation Hub. It's on its version 3 and it's on pre-order right now. And if you're one of the lucky ones to get it before 18th of May 2026, you'll get 90 minutes of free Notion building time with me to get this template set up and integrated within your Notion workspace. So yeah, let's just jump into the video and I'll show you how this works. Now we are on the Content Creation Hub that I was talking about, and I am ready to get things going. So this is the main dashboard. For right now, we're not gonna worry too much about it. It's an amazing dashboard to get started with, to be honest. It gives you so much idea on how your content creation is going right now, and tells you what's upcoming in the next 7 days. But what we're gonna start with is an idea, and the Content Creation Hub is divided into 4 parts: ideation, creation, repurpose, and analysis. And we start from ideation. Ideation is a place where you're gonna work on new ideas that have come into your mind, and all of them are stored here, right? So what we're gonna do, since we're by using all of our agents, which you can see here, we're gonna start with creating a new page here, and let's do a newsletter. I'm thinking of a newsletter to work on. And I am thinking, let's just do a comparison analysis, since we want to also try how our researcher works. Let's do an analysis on which platform to choose to sell your products, right? Yeah, let's do a comparison between Gumroad versus Lemon Squeezy versus Stripe, right? So, and the platform that we're gonna choose is newsletter. Topic could be, let's just say, tools, right? So for now, we're gonna open it up, and here what we'll choose is a template for newsletter, right, for us to get started with. So this page is set up aptly for writing a newsletter. There's a task board where you can write multiple tasks related to working on this newsletter. But for now, the first step would be to create some research material on actually getting all the data out of this, so we have enough content to write for our email and the actual comparison between all these 3 tools. So I don't have to necessarily go and look for all the different possible differences and everything. Notion AI would do it for me, and all I have to do is just mention this topic researcher agent for me. So at topic researcher, and you will automatically see this agent, and all I have to do is just click on it. And since it's already mentioned in the background, it has started researching for me. Just to show you, you don't even have to do this, but just to show you how this works is, if you just click on it, as you can see, agent mentioned by Atul Anand, and this automatically gets started. And all I have to do is just wait for it to do its research, and it will automatically put all that data onto that particular page that we worked on. So let's see what it's doing. It's just loading. So the best thing about this is using agents within Notion is it would understand your writing process, what are the things that you're actually concerned about when you're researching for something, because you always, as a content creator, you always have a perspective, right? So this would help you analyze that as well. So now if we jump back into that page, our content here, it has done all the research for us, and almost all we need to do is just look into which angle matters to us the most for this particular content, right? So I could even just look into it and then say write a piece of as a decision tree, not a feature list. Use real math scenarios. Position it as a risk management choice. I would say the way I want to angle this is this way. Again, this matters based on how your content is. It will automatically recommend you which angle you want to choose while writing this. Okay, now let's move on. Let's just make this content ready to now create. So it would automatically go away from the ideation stage to creation, and all I have to do is just move into this stage, and here you will see our new content already here ready to get processed, right? All I need to do for now is just open it up and now mention my content writer, and all I'll do for now is just mention content writer. There you go. And in the background, let's see what it's doing. You don't even have to do all of this right now. You can just mention it and it will do its job based on the research that has already been done. This is the benefit of dividing all these 4 agents. First of all, the cost is way less because now content writer is not worried about researching outside of it. So it's not doing a web search. It's not worried about anything outside of the constraints that we have given it, which again ends up costing way less. And then what it would do, it would adapt to our current template that we have given them and has created this good, small, easy to read email that we can send as a newsletter. This is constraints of how I write my content. I'll show you how you can change that as well. So for some people, the newsletters can be long and you can change that as well. There's a whole process when you're onboarding into this template that happens. Based on that, the AI will be able to understand how you actually write your content. So for now, the content is done, the research is done. Now let's plan it. And how we will actually go about doing it? All we need to do is jump into our content scheduler, and actually one thing we have to do before it is just put the status to finalize, so our agent knows that this is ready to get pushed into our schedule, right? So all we'll do from then is jump into our content scheduler and ask it, go through my content pipeline and put finalized content into my schedule. This comes in actual use when you have multiple content that is ready to be pushed out and you are trying to figure out a schedule that works really well with it. Also in scenarios when you're trying to work on a campaign where schedule matters, this AI agent is going to help you out a lot. Right now it's going to give it the most sensible status, sensible date to publish this and change the status to scheduled. And if you open it, it already shows scheduled, it shows the published date, and the content is ready for you to publish, right? And that finishes off the 3 AI agents that I want to show to you. Now we'll move on to our last agent, which is a little different. It's for cases when the content is already published and you want to analyze and figure out what content I should recreate into different for different platforms, or what should be my next upcoming post connected to this one, connected to our current content that you have recently created. So all we need to do is just jump into our analyze page. As you would see, this is a sync block, right? You'll find this on each and every page where through which you can move on to any of the pages that we have mentioned. Right. So the analyze page shows you all the recent analysis of all the content that we have done. The content performance analyst does that for you. So if for every piece of content that is available online publicly, it can analyze all the views, likes, comments, engagement rate for the ones that aren't available. For example, watch rate or anything that YouTube provides through its API. Those are things that we could together set up for you on a call that I've mentioned earlier. So for now, what we'll do is just use any of this content that is already published. These aren't necessarily actual pieces of content, but since they are connected to this views, likes, and comments, it has some data in it. I'll just pick any one of these content up and try to figure out what could be my next piece of content, right? So let's just pick, for example, this piece of content, and I'll just open it up and ask it. I'll mention my content performance analyst, and if I just open this, since it's mentioned now, it will suggest me everything that we are looking for, and I'll show you as soon as it arrives. So it's looking through the databases. And there you go. This will first go through the actual performance here. So like number of content that was published. This is an overview, and this also gives you the top performance, the bottom performance, and then comes based on the current topic that you are looking for. It will give me what to do more of, which increases my engagement rate, and rest of the data, and what to do less of. And since we were looking at a newsletter, it will also give me what could be my next newsletter about, and how you can save a lot of time using this content creation hub with these agents to make your content creation process so much easier and so much more productive. And yeah, that's 4 agents, one topic, scheduled within 5 minutes of us actually doing the job. If I wasn't explaining, I could have done that within 5 minutes, and that saved me a lot more credits over using a single agent that would have done all of it at once and would have hallucinated, would have caused multiple issues of understanding what is working, what is not. And we couldn't have gotten the chance to actually review our research, if it's valid or not, if the content that we have created, is it good enough or not. And this whole process through these agents have made it so much easier for us to create content consistently. If you want the template, the Content Creation Hub version 3, get it right now through pre-orders. That's 50% off on the actual price, including you'll get 90 minutes of Notion coaching time with me as soon as the template is launched. So you can use the link in the description to get the template right away, and I'll keep you updated on the new stuff coming into the Content Creation Hub.